11:30. But I want to start this up. This is Barrow's Garage. I'm no affiliate with him. This is his, but this has Barry Beamer on it. Barry gets mad because it's not all about Barry and ends this dude and leaves this dude's stream.
Barry tries to be talking about his truck or whatever the fuck it is, and he is not happy. He leaves the stream and
I'm gonna watch. And tomorrow night, Rich, you're back on topic unless Barry does something drastic. And I've got 2 or 3 live streams with you in it that I'm gonna review.
Right. And this is thanks to Bear Rose. This is from his channel. I mean. No disrespect, no shame towards him. He's done nothing. I mean, we have no issues. I mean, nothing like that. We never talked to the man. I mean, we're just kind of clipping this out of his channel.
I'll get your name right.
Can we skip to the part where Barry is?
Yeah, Barry comes on in a second.
Yeah, if you guys seen
I don't
last
want to
night,
take too much of his content.
kind of had a
Disrespect him in any way.
decided to try out what that was all about. Open another link here.
Okay.
You know, one of these days, super cool, Big Mike.
Ready? In 3, 2. I should have counted up for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, Barry. There you go.
Look at this sexy mother lover.
How's it going?
I'm back.
How you feeling, man?
It's going, man. I feel like I just got hit by a Mack truck.
You pretty much did.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got ran over by a
Barry,
Mack
you know
truck.
how we know that you're a fucking coward? Because you can't look this man in the eyes. Through this whole live stream, you're a shifty-eyed fucking freak.
And dude, you are so. As this goes on, you can tell them that you're way over medicated, dude. You smoked a ton of some good ganja or fucking something, dude. Because you are fucked up here. I mean, I only hear I was in a racket.
Like 20 times.
Listen,
20
Barry.
times.
Listen,
His
Barry.
number's 20. There's other things he said 20 times on. His number's 20, dude. His matching number's 20.
That's because of certain reasons, because he's slow. Look, Barry, buddy. This is Dr. Austin coming at you, buddy. Take the pain pills more than what you're prescribed. Do it. Do it for 2 months. And then let the doctor take you off of them, because it can happen to a better person.
No, stop, man. Barry's already an opiate addict, dude. He literally has conviction for prescription fraud from the late 90s, early 2000s. Convicted from where him and Ryan's mom stole a prescription pad and he got busted.
But I'm still alive, it's hard to kill,
And then
you
he
know.
said, dude,
It's hard to kill
this
Beamer,
Bear
man.
Rose, dude, it was probably like 20 times,
Rolled
huh?
your truck how many
I
times?
mean, I'm sure this guy's probably seen a NASCAR wreck
20.
or anything. I mean, come on, 20 times.
I do want to read something.
20
dude.
times, dude.
Barry, here in a little bit, here in a minute, when I'm done fixing my food, I'm gonna read something. I found good old Glenn Hoffmeister's obituary, buddy, and when I read this, it's gonna fit one person in particular.
Oh, yeah. This don't sound like your brother, buddy. I
Good
mean,
Lord.
If you go to the video on Beamer and Son Garage's website there, guys,
Website.
and look for the video called Dad's Crash Site.
yep. And look
You'll see
at
where
the
the truck
field,
is and
folks.
where I'm at. And then way down the road, there's the car that caused it all. It pulled out in front of me. And
20
From a stop
times,
sign,
guys.
so they
Rolled
didn't
that
use
truck
the stop
20
sign.
times.
You ready for this? I'm gonna read you guys something. This is from Glenn Hoffmeister's obituary. Oh, Barry, it does say he has a wife. I'm gonna reach out to his good old wife, and I think he has some kids listening here. Let them know how you were talking about the dear old dad.
Right. I mean, he had a kid he never raised and all this. That's what you'd be
So
saying.
you ready for this? This is in his obituary. You guys can plain look up. Tell me who this sounds about. Does this sound like Matt or does it sound like Barry? Glenn loved cars, and especially his cats.
Cars and cats.
Especially his cat Cheeto. It also put trains in there, but I wanted to leave that out because
Cars, trains, and especially his cats. His many cats, man. Huh. Hey, Matt, how many cats you got, man? You out there? I mean, do you hoard cats too? I don't think so, man. But
Look both ways.
so if anybody's not Ronald L. Beamer's son,
I mean, you can look at the picture of Matt and his dad shaking hands at Quantum Club. They share facial features, size, man, the way they're built. Look at a picture. Cut a picture of Barry and put it next to his dad. That's what you should do. You should do a picture of Barry in the middle and a picture of Matt on one side and his dad on the other side and says, who looks like who here? You know what I mean?
Barry, you ever have that look on your face? Did you ever see that look of your dad right there? See that?
If you have a picture of you and your dad where your dad is smiling, doing anything with you, doing just you, and he's got that proud look, put that motherfucker up and shut us up, Barry. Bet you don't got one. You knew what, dude? Dude, listen. Did you get that clipped or not of that comment?
No, not yet.
Dude, your dad had you banned from the nursing home, homie. According to, suppose there's a comment out here that tells the whole situation. Your dad is the one that had you banned from the nursing home, homie. You knew exactly how your dad felt about you. And then make up your mind, Barry. And that video Austin did, you start out by saying your father had Alzheimer's and something called sundowners. So let me tell you what that is, buddy. That is a version of Alzheimer's. That means, sundowners literally means what it says. That means that they have Alzheimer's all the time, but the closer it gets to dark, the worse it gets. That's just a version, another version of Alzheimer's, bud. It's Alzheimer's, that's just like a symptom of it. It's like a version of it. Anyway, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He didn't know what he was going on. But according to you now, you come up here and got him all riled up, and he was lucid enough to talk to you about and knew that he had papers and his shit was getting thrown out and told you to kill your brother. So which is it, Barry? Was he out of his mind, didn't know anything what was going on, didn't know who anybody was, ate up with Alzheimer's, or is he lucid enough
Dad,
to tell you to go get a shotgun and kill your brother?
it does fit though. It really does.
I mean,
Glenn Hoffmeister's Barry's father.
I mean, anybody that's dealt with Alzheimer's knows, and I've dealt with it.
Glenn Hoffmeister's Barry's father. And
Oh,
I like
very
if I
much dealt with
and
it.
I'm
Big
looking
time.
I am actively looking, Barry, for a photo of him to put next to you. But then look at Ryan, look at Barry.
That's what I'm saying.
What resemblance?
That's right. Well, you should get a picture of his. You should get a picture of Barry's dad, put it in the middle, and a picture of Matt, and then a picture of Barry, and be like, because Barry don't look nothing like his dad, dude. Not a fucking thing. He don't even really look like his mom. So if his
The
mom,
driver, she didn't even look either way. She just.
and that's
blew
another
stop
thing. Pause this for a minute.
sign. I tried to avoid her, and because
That's
of me
another
trying to
thing,
avoid her, I cut to the right.
Think about what kind of person this makes Barry. Okay, let's just say for shits and giggles, Barry's telling the truth. Okay, let's say that his mom and dad had open marriage, right? In his mom's profession, and do you think that they would want the world to know that dirty laundry about their lives? And wouldn't that be a private matter that his mom and dad would? Let's just say for shits and giggles that Matt is not Barry's dad's kid.
Which is not the case.
It's not the case at all. None of it's true. But let's just say it is. This is the type of person Barry Beamer is. His mom and dad are dead. They can't come out and dispute it, not dispute it. Right? He fucking takes their memory and does that to it. That's how you honor your parents, by airing out their dirty secrets that they wouldn't want anybody to know. They wouldn't want their other grandkids to know. They wouldn't want their nieces and nephews to know that. They wouldn't want anybody to know that, Barry. They never told you that, Barry. Remember, you come up with the conclusion on your own. Those are your exact words. So you got this conclusion you made up in your head, and you besmirch their memory by saying that shit about your folks, dude.
Okay.
I mean, that shows what kind of person you are. I love these videos where we can show the
Your
real
character.
Barry Beamer, the real character of Barry Beamer, not the fake motherfucker you try to pretend you're this nice guy.
Dad, now let me ask you a question. You're here. They talked about him. If I did what he did to Mom, and you found out about it, let's say you're still alive. Well, you're still alive. If I was that right now, what would you
I would
do?
go hands on with you. You know, you fucked up.
Kind of going down in the ditch, trying to get away from her, and I still got her. And
Yeah, 20 times, Barry.
set my
Don't
truck.
worry.
Just
I'm about to break that video down too
20
tonight.
times.
Good Lord.
It was a ride from hell, let me tell you. It was a ride you never want to take.
So,
Hell, I got 7 staples in my head.
So, Barry,
Oh,
what?
good Lord.
Hang on a minute. You went through this traumatic event.
but
I'm gonna talk about something.
hold on, though. Let me
Yeah.
say this before I forget. I bet you there's a mathematical equation. Because listen, like a NASCAR race, everything like that has a mathematical equation. Like a mathematical genius can figure. I bet if you Google something like how fast would you have to be going on a straightaway in a truck, in a full-size Chevy truck, 4-door truck, to roll over 20 times, I bet there's a certain speed you'd have to be going.
But listen, Barry. For real. This was so traumatic to you. What therapist did you go to? Because I'm gonna air my dirty. I'm gonna air some stuff about me. I'm having severe PTSD from my accident.
You don't want to drive a car, hard to get him to drive, man.
Buddy. So you say you have it 10 times worse than I did. Where's your PTSD? You're not going to go through a traumatic event like that and not have PTSD of some kind.
I mean, where's your doctors you went to, dude?
That one hurt.
Come on, man. You never went to a brain doctor, nothing.
That hurt.
You lie to this man and tell this man you got a lesion on your brain.
Mass.
A mass on your brain. You lie about having that shit, dude. I mean,
What's happened since the last time I seen you there, Rose? I think it's been, what, a week and a half or so since I was last in with you on a chat? Live chat, wasn't it?
Yeah, you tried to come in last week, but I don't know. It
wasn't last Saturday. Last Saturday I was sitting. I was actually in the hospital last Saturday.
The paramedics.
So it must have been Friday or
listen to what he says.
Thursday or something. It was a couple days before that, I believe.
You're a piece of shit, Barry.
Nobody that thought they was gonna die.
How you been doing?
And then we seen you last night.
My foot is going to stay on your neck where it belongs.
Yeah, I was there.
Test live.
Yeah, I was there.
Hey, Barry, how's
Yeah,
your
when
fucking
you got
20
a long
views for
time
the
on your
video?
hands, you know.
Doing good?
I spent a lot of time on YouTube, and besides making videos, I mean, I spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you have a
searching
lap,
around,
boy.
kind of like cruising the other sites out there, the other channels, and cruising all the other.
Oh, I believe you.
See what everybody else has got going on and what they're doing, and just having fun. Just trying to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
That's all I can do at this point right now. I'm so banged up. It's hard to do anything. I mean, just a small task like moving a couple of cars out of the driveway so I can get something out is a huge endeavor right now. It's
Let's see what you guys are saying.
just moving some cars. It's just enough to wear out an old man like myself that's been through, what I've been through recently.
Go find the Barry video. It's got the comments turned on. And
How long you gotta have the staples in?
Make money.
10 days.
Everybody
Come out
read
Tuesday,
Bruce's
so
comment.
Put them Saturday, and then the Saturday 7, 8, 9, 10, Tuesday, they're taking them out Tuesday. But I'm going to my private physician. I'm not going back to that hospital. I hate hospitals.
How's it going?
They had me all sprawled out on a gurney, all hooked up with,
Listen to this. Listen to this.
AKGs and EKJs and
EKJ.
EFOs and USB ports. I mean, I was hooked up like RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yeah, man. They want to make sure you wouldn't have a heart attack.
They had things on my hands and fingers and arms and needles shoved up me. I was like, oh my God. Hey guys, I just got done rolling a truck 20 times.
Yeah.
And now you're taking.
Okay, Bear. I do want to talk about this. So when I had my knee that you like talking about, that's healed, Barry, by the way. There's your update on that. Fully healed, fully back to normal. But when I had that, I was stuck fucking every fucking 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, they came in to draw blood. That is from the time I went into the ER to the time I left. Buddy, you don't know what it's like to be stuck repeatedly. I mean, you do from your time in jail, but I'm talking about with a needle. And I have a feeling you do on that too because you are a needle maker.
Or for a special tickle time with Uncle whoever when you was a kid, or Papa.
But from me, what the hell, man? Can't you see I've been bleeding all day? And they're taking blood from me. I went off.
Don't try saving my life, folks.
I come here for help, and you guys are like a bunch of vampires and, sucking blood out, but I don't really have any extra right now. I'm a court.
To make sure you wasn't having a heart attack or stroke. I mean, come on, dude. They was trying to make sure you was okay, you dumb fuck. They was running routine tests on you. Your blood will tell them if your heart's in trouble. And they have to take it at several intervals, so many minutes apart. I mean, so much time apart to make sure that your tryptonin in your blood and shit's okay. You're an old fucking pervert fucker. I mean, if they knew what you was, they probably would have helped you. I mean, they'd probably be like, oh, this motherfucker's a sick motherfucker. Only send old nurses in here. Don't send no young girls in here. I mean, You know,
Oh.
David Well, he went up in that hospital in Mountain Lawn. He was in there laying that
I
baby.
couldn't believe it.
God, I'm dying. Help me,
It's
folks.
It was unbelievable, you know.
He's the fakest motherfucker.
They took out 4 vials of blood, and I don't get that, you know. I'm bleeding out now. Why would you take more blood? That'd be like, you're injured out there running a quart low. What the hell? Why don't you drain out another quart there,
It really does.
Bear Rose? You know, let's make it run on 3.
It really does.
It'll be fine. I couldn't believe it.
Because listen, here's what
They
this
did it.
cocksucker's saying. All he wanted the hospital to do was stitch him
And
up,
so,
shoot
yeah,
him some
we're
pain
6.5
meds, write him
hours
a
on
script for some back end and send him home.
the ER, and he's not
He
waiting
wasn't
outside.
worried he
There was
was
6.5 hours on the table that they took to, they did CAT scans and all kinds of scans and CT scans and, like I said, USB scans. They had me up and in and out. And, no, they wanted me to stay overnight. Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I said, no. No, I'm going home.
Reasons why you didn't get,
And they found another problem
or they gave him
that I have and
ball.
didn't know because of the accident, then brought to light. And in the CAT scans, they found a mass on my brain. So
You're full of shit.
they didn't say if it was a tumor. They just said it was a mass. Usually a mass.
I bet he's offended by it. I bet
That's what it is.
I would take out personal if I
Big
was
massive
him.
tumor, you know.
But if I was him,
I gotta go in for some MRI scans they gotta do, and then I guess we'll determine what it is from there from the MRIs. Not good. Not good at all. It's really bad. It's just
I've got
terrible, you know.
a mass in there too. I think that's what causing the seizures every once in a while.
And I've been noticing the
And I've
last
had it
couple of
for
months
quite a
that
while.
I'm kind of forgetful. Now I know why.
It's
Because of
been
this mass I had on my brain
yeah, absolutely.
before the
it's
accident.
about 20 years, and I'm still doing okay. So hopefully it comes out to
talking
nothing
Barry
like
just
that.
will not let this man get a word in, dude. He just talks over him, talks over him, talks over him. You're on.
Yeah,
his
hopefully
channel,
it'll,
and his
be
fucking
benign
shit,
and
and you can't even respect.
I'll
I mean,
have some kind of plan for my lawyer, or my doctor, and figure out how we're gonna beat this mass on my brain, whether it's tumor or it's, benign or not, whether it's a real cancer or benign, I don't know. Either way, I hope you can figure out a way.
You never had nothing else.
Because I don't want to go anywhere for a little while. I got a lot more to do.
You
I got a lot of cars out here to build. I got 80 cars out here.
At the end, motherfucker.
And
That's
we'll
what
get
it
to
amounts to. You know what you've done in life. You know.
Good seeing you tonight, Ollie.
So,
You know the life you live, motherfucker. You know what's up. I'm terrified of that shit. You must be really scared of it. I mean,
I was going to ask Ollie about big block Ford headers. If they're pretty close to a small block Chevy, and just cut the flanges off the Chevy ones and weld big block Ford flanges on it. If they're close enough that I can get them to match up.
T-shirt, guys. Rare one. You got is that your shirts hanging out back behind you about Bear Rose?
Yep. I got RC Industries,
this is this genius here talking about
Buzz from Roadkill, and Dizzy Izzy.
Do you have a Bear Rose shirt yet?
No. I'll
Yeah,
show
you
off
get some-
everybody else.
You can come up with a
Really?
pattern or whatever,
I'm not
and
asking to send it to you for free.
I
you
got
know,
it
get the
on
shirts
my
made
file.
for.
I mean, you're wanting that.
It's like 15 bucks
I
a
just
piece.
haven't launched it yet.
Yeah. I had some shirts made up and I ran out, so I need to get some more.
They've got
Limited.
my logo right here, and then they got sayings on the back. The biggest one is keep the metal hot. But
Oh, is that the shirt there, or is that this one you're wanting to do?
It's all in my Teespring. I just haven't launched it yet. Cell phone cases.
I wanna get some more T-shirts made. I want to get some hats and maybe some keychains and maybe some can coolers and some stickers and
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
trying it
yeah,
through them because they handle all the shipping and all of that. You set your price to whatever price you want. You know, they say, okay, this is how much it's going to cost. You charge however much. I think on the shirts I make like $1 if you order one.
You understand? You have to make up so much money. I mean,
And I think it's $1. I have it set at.
yeah, that's a good price, $10. I mean, for me to get my shirts, I think it's
How much
15
they are.
bucks.
Actually, I think they're like 20.
So I gotta sell them
They're
for
kind of
15 just to break even. You know, most people sell them for 20 and 25 so they can make 5 or 10 bucks. I really don't wanna do that to people. You know, like all
Coffee
shirts.
cups.
So I mean,
Somebody wants one, they just wanna pay for what the cost of the shirt is, that's fine. I don't wanna sell them. Make a profit, because then you're getting into a whole different, you know, scenario with the government, because you're selling stuff for a profit, you know.
Yeah,
That's not how it
No,
works, Barry. You
sales
make so much
tax.
money, buddy.
They want their cut, you know.
you got to do a
Really?
1099 on it and all of that. You know.
Yeah, really, I mean, come on, man.
Like Jeff
You
texted
know,
me
it's
earlier,
bad
said he
enough
can
now,
barely hold
you
his
get
eyes open.
the,
Right. I mean,
you know, year back from, you know, Google telling you how much you made, that you gotta file that on your taxes too and pay that.
only if you make a certain
You know,
amount,
you
Barry.
would think that this would be a little further along and, you know, they could, you know, kind
You would know
of
that.
do away with those taxes, you know? I mean, we're being taxed to death, you know, taxed at the supermarket, taxed at the gas station,
You're living
taxed at the cigarette store, taxed every, you step outside, you get taxed, you know, I don't care where you go, you know. Go to the local grocery store, they're gonna tax you on anything you buy, you know. The food though, sometimes they don't charge a tax on food, but,
Depends on what kind of food it is, I guess.
I mean, come
They
on.
do here.
And if you
We
don't,
have sales tax here on everything.
You don't pay tax on your food anyway.
Yeah, somebody got taxed on that somewhere, you know, down the line, or whatever kind of food it was, somebody got taxed.
What, 6% here?
7% now.
7
At
over
least in
there?
Ohio, I am, it's 7%, yeah, I mean, they 6 wasn't enough, they had to get another percent in there. You know,
Well, they gotta pay for assholes like you. Don't
that's
wanna
the
work.
oldest one in the book, tax man, you know?
They did away with sales tax, but the property owners had to make up for it, so the property taxes went up.
Yeah, mine went up too now too. I mean, everybody got hit with it. You know, it's just bad everywhere you go. It's like a friend of mine said this morning, it's get to be too expensive to live. And, you know, he's got a point. I mean, you're taxed on merchandise, you know, you're taxed on anything you buy, or, you know, you try to sell something, and you got to
Yeah,
declare
man,
that
it's so
too, you know,
much.
especially if it's something to do with a
It's only
YouTube channel. So yeah, you'll be paying tax on that too.
But I got a feeling you probably owe taxes, so.
Yeah,
Don't seem quite fair, Barrows.
The merch and everything, and I looked into a bunch of companies local
Which at the
here
same
that
time,
get
I
shirts
doubt
made
it.
and that. And good
They
Lord,
were working up.
between doing that and then shipping it all out and all that stuff, I just decided to do it on Teespring. If you guys want them, they're out there. I got them marked as low as I can possibly mark them up, you know, price them.
Yeah,
I figured that's
talking
best I
to
could
it.
do.
I was talking to a friend of mine who he does websites, and he can get me a website. But believe it or not, it's not free.
Oh,
He's going to charge me
you
to make my
pay for
website.
something in life? Holy shit.
I tried that. I had a Wix one. In fact, I think it's still up. But I let it go. It wasn't getting enough off of it to really justify having it.
Yeah, exactly what I was saying. You know, you get charged for that website. You can't, you know, get a website and
Yeah.
start one up and
Gotta
make
pay
it free. You
for
know,
hosting
I thought you
and all
could,
that.
you know, I thought you could start it up on your own and you can create your own website. But no, it's going to cost.
You can start your own shit.
This friend of mine telling me what's going to cost me. I'm like, oh
I mean,
crap.
and that's a fact. I mean, you can
Yeah,
go to
it's like $200 or
GoDaddy and get
$300
one
for
for
a
like fucking
cheap site.
what,
Then you got to
$50
pay on it
I
every.
mean,
I think it's every 6
Or
months
just make your
or
own.
something, or once a year you got to pay.
but you're not going to get
Yeah,
anybody
on
that's
that,
under
website,
50 getting us to go get
free.
something. I mean, nobody's going to do nothing for that.
It's affordable, but
I mean,
you know, it's a cost. It's money that I can put in the cart.
Listen
Yeah, it's money that I could use and buy
Now listen, Mr. Rose said it's money I could put in a car. Most people that are building the car channel would say, yeah, I agree. I could, I could fix some of my cars. Pick up on what Barry says here. Does he agree?
Some food with or gasoline for my car, I would say my truck, but not that truck. One of my other trucks. That truck will be getting no gas.
His car channel is not. His channel is not about building cars, entertaining people, having a good time, making memories. It's just another scam. He thought he's gonna get on here and get paid to fucking do nothing. Barry's whole life, everything he's ever done, he's looking for ways to make money for the least amount of effort. He don't want to put effort into shit. I mean, that's obvious by the way he lives, by the cars he's got set everywhere. I mean, fuck, look around. I mean, those are facts.
Gas for a while. It's got about a half tank in it. I'll go out there and siphon it out. Matter of fact, they're talking about it. We're gonna hit that tank. Actually, the truck should still run. Did you see some of the videos down the road where the truck was rolling?
Hit me up and look up my address and send me an email. I got my email address on my homepage there. Any of you want some of these, just drop me an email and I'll stick them in an envelope for you. I give these away.
Now look at Barry's face.
Or show up out in my house, I give them to everybody. I give them.
Look at Barry's face.
Watch as it progresses.
Barry was talking about his truck and the accident.
Watch as it progresses.
To the mailman, I give them the UPS man, the FedEx man. Everybody that comes by my house gets a
And boom. Barry never comes in and tells what happened. He just ghosts. He just dissed the fucking
Barry
Pierce.
literally got mad because the man was talking. And Barry was trying to talk about himself and his things and funny shit.
So now let's bring you to the 4-post lift deal.
My friends know me as a punk doggy daddy, but I'm also a chill yogi and green smoothie sipper. Walmart has it on the side too. With over 500 million items.
All right, guys, welcome back, Boomers. So, we got another part for our lift, and there it is, right there. The black roller that goes from the top to the other top. So we finally got the piece that I've been waiting for like a month since I got this post lift. It's a 9,000 pound Amco, I believe what they call a rotary lift. And so now we've got the other element that we needed. Got some roller screws right here. They turn, but they're real rough. So, a couple $8 rollers, and voila. So, we're pretty happy with that. Motor boating. Yeah, I don't have a motor, but it's got some paddles, paddle boating. And we got these ground effects for something.
Ooh.
They were gonna be thrown
You ready
away.
to see your character, Barry?
I don't know. I'm thinking about putting them on. Yeah, you have to wait and see what I'm thinking about putting them on.
Nothing. You tried
What
to
do you
sell them
think,
on
son?
Marketplace and nobody
Yeah, got
wanted
the other
them.
part.
Oh, it's pretty cool to have.
It's hard to sell a part when you don't know what the fuck it goes to.
Dude will be racking the vehicles up, man.
Thinking about trading for a
Exactly,
4-post.
Fasting. Fasting knows where I'm going with it.
Somebody offers me a 4-post drive on. I might just trade it off, but I really need the side. I really need the
I sent him a message.
the side by side, the post.
I have a
I
body
really
shop.
need this from here too.
A bin pack.
Well, we got everything now except for the pump. We need a pump. They got a pump for it, but they don't want to get the pump up. They're gonna, I guess, use it for something. And my great friend Doug Hamilton thought he had
And
one,
he
but
was,
we
it was
don't have
paid to
one.
him.
He said,
The understanding.
yeah, $350
goes back to the original guy.
Harbor Freight Barry doesn't sell one, buddy.
We want hard parts to get right here. All we need to do is.
Yeah,
spend
got the
300.
arms, got all the hoses, all the adapters, got the posts.
More
and the top of
clickbait.
it now.
All we gotta do is
He got
spend
this from
$300
Baby Killer, by the way.
instead of $4 or
Scott Wilson.
Well, these are
But
about
there's conditions.
3,000
Listen to him tell a story in his
for
own
9,000
video.
pounds.
Yeah,
For 9,000
He's so
pound
stupid,
post racker.
he says that.
They're not cheap. This is a rotary. Everybody wants the rotary one. So it just needs a little bit of work and then some
A
concrete
little bit of love.
and mount it up, put it up. That's it, guys. We just thought we'd show you
More standing around
the rest
dreaming.
of the lift, the other pieces we're looking to get. We'll see you in the next one. Check out my friends, Actions Auto Parts. Jamie Phillips, Actions Auto Parts. Check him out, Stanford, Kentucky.
All right, now you ready to do the grinds my gears one? Here we go.
Smooth. I can feel it on the ice, on my skin. Venus gets it with ultra sharp blades for that ultimate feeling of smooth. That's when I don't just skate, I fly. Feel the power of smooth.
Hi guys, welcome back to Beaver's Uncle Rod's. We're out here on the enclosed porch with a bunch of totes that came from my girlfriend. My brother probably thinks they're his, and he'll probably call the cops and say I stole them. There you go, brother. You lying piece of garbage. Yeah. Well, the reason we're on here is not for that, guys. I apologize. It's a beautiful Tuesday. The sun just now got behind a cloud because it was out just roasting me.
Oh,
And what we're doing here is we're selling the two post lift, yeah.
Oh, yep.
I'm selling the guys. I wanted to keep it and put it up and use it to work on cars, and I realized it's going to be $3,000 to $6,000 for concrete. And I don't have it. You guys already know. We don't have a budget here.
Listen, you
We
could
don't
afford
have
a
any money
10
for
by
parts
10
for these cars.
and put that motherfucker up. And if you done the work yourself, probably under $1,000. If you done all the work yourself, set up the forms, poured it, leveled it, but no, you're bullshit. $6,000, you're talking about a 30 by 30 pole barn building. I mean, fucking nuts. Maybe not that big building, but you know what I'm saying.
We don't have any, money to buy, goods and oils, and we're poor, so we have to scrape and scrounge to try to make it every month and every day, and so we're selling this post lift. The former owner
Really don't.
of this post lift gave it to one of his understudies. I work for him, and then he decided he didn't want it because he didn't have the money for the concrete either, so he brought it back.
Right.
Well, the former owner of the lift, shop owner, didn't want it back. So they pawned it off on me. And I wasn't upset about it. I took it because I knew I could sell it. Well, as soon as the shop owner, former owner of the lift, found out I was going to sell it and make $1, he...
Right there, I told you. He owns up to it. He only took it because he knew he could sell it. He never fucking had any intention of putting that lift up. That was cha-ching. That was money in the bank. Facts. He lied to that Scott Wilson when he took the fucking lift.
Which, I mean, go for it is a baby killer.
Right,
So.
I mean,
Threw a fit. He says, I didn't give that to you to sell it and make money. No, you didn't give it to me. I got it from your understudy. I got it from your employee. Your employee gave it to
what
me.
he said earlier. The guy gave it back to the original owner. The original owner didn't want it back, so they passed it on to Barry. With the same conditions as the original owner. Because listen, why wouldn't the original owner that passed it back to Scott Wilson, if it was cool to sell it, why wouldn't he wouldn't give it back? Because that was conditions of giving it to the people. I'll give it to you, but I want you to sell it. If you're gonna sell it, give it back, I want it back. What's the deal? That was the fucking deal. And I guarantee you ask that Scott Wilson, he'd tell you that.
Not you. So I got it from him. And
That
so
thing
it's
said
mine
was
to do
right
what I
after he
want
was
with it.
fired.
And I got it sold, and I'm selling it. And this particular individual is so rich and so just, full of himself that if another guy makes $1 on him, it's a crime. Well, get over it, dude. I'm not going to say his name because he's really not worth talking
At
about
least he's
anymore.
hustling at a shop. I mean, at least he's earned his money, right, Barry? I mean, people like you crack me up. You spend your whole life not doing shit with it. Then you sit down and cry about how broke you are and how other people's got money and this, that, and the other. Like they've got some kind of magical break that you haven't got.
The one time this person was, I thought was a friend, and he's turned out to be, well, less than that. So I'm selling it, and if you don't like it, Scott, that's all I'm going to say. You know, you can kiss my ass, you know, and it's mine. I own it. It's on my property. It was given to me by the guy that you gave it to.
No.
So he owned it once you gave it to him. Then he gave it to me. So I'll do what I want with it. And I've decided to sell it because I need money to eat. And so there's the arms to it. There's the two towers right there. There is the bucket, the green, yellow tote. My brother said that's his, or green, or gray tote. My brother said that's his, that's my tote. My thieving brother. That's not your stuff, bro. And there's the top part. That goes from one end to the other end of the tower on top. So that will bolt, those bolt to the top here. And of course you stand them up, you spread them apart, you know, and you bolt that top.
No,
in
Barry.
between.
Evidently, you've never said flip. You bolt that shit together and you stand the whole fucking thing up, right?
It lay
Or
there,
do I got it wrong?
while
Anybody
oceans
know? I've
moved
never said it was
and
supposed
forests
to. I would
rise.
assume you would fold it together and pick it up with a crane and set it down, right? I mean,
You know, in between. Then it's missing the pump in the reservoir, so that's the main part of it. And I found out it's $350 at Harbor Freight, which isn't a lot of money, but $350 is still more money than I have. And we have around there. We don't have money to buy the pump. And they took the pump off of it, and I probably would have maybe kept it if I had the pump. But I would still have the dilemma that I don't have $3,000 to $6,000 for the concrete to pour and be able to bolt this to the concrete. There's got to be special concrete. It can't just be some random concrete. It's got to be special concrete with a tensile steel strength to hold this lift. It can't just be plain Jane concrete. You're gonna have to have rebar and you know, you really gotta know what you're doing. Look at that crazy cat.
Nope, you need a 6-inch
You gotta know what
slab.
you're doing to put one of them up anyway, because I don't have really any experience with installing one of these.
When they pour it
I
anyway,
think I helped
you
Johnny
need a
Parsons.
6-inch slab. That's all you need, Barry. A 6-inch slab, bud. A 6-inch slab. And you can probably get away with 4 inches if you did some kind of special, like some kind of special concrete. But with regular concrete, you need a 6-inch slab, and that's all you need, bud. You could have did a 10 by 10 slab with a footer all the way around it in the middle of your yard and put that lift on it and been just fine. Just fucking fine. But you're full of shit, you're a liar, and you're ignorant.
Put his up, but I didn't, you know, do all the cable hookup, and you know, I set the towers in place for him with my old truck. So the old white truck come in handy. There she is, right there at the end of the driveway. The boom's sticking out. I buy cars, so the old boom, the old sling truck does it again. We hooked the winch cable to it here, and we had the truck sitting right about there, and we just winched them up out of there onto here with the old boom truck. So the boom truck comes again in the clutch. She comes through in the clutch again. Yeah, and I'm just using my truck for myself. And I'm done trying to help other people.
Huh?
You know, they don't care about me, you know, obviously, you know.
What do you expect?
They want to not pay me for work I've done or short me for work I've done. I got a friend of mine that I went and fixed his fuel line, and I told her $10 for the parts. And then he charged me labor. Well, now.
So, Barry, just for you, I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to let you know my steps forward from this point. I'm going to reach out to this person, and I'm going to show how I can find this person. And I'm going to share this video with them via Messenger, and I'm going to give them my platform to come on here and plead their case if they want to say anything bad about you or speak the truth about you, buddy. Remember what you said, buddy.
Friend, if you do something for a friend, you do it because you want to do it. Unless you talk about charging them right up front, unless up front money's discussed, then you do it because you want to help. You don't expect them to return. You sure if I don't charge them interest. But listen to this clown. How many of y'all treat your friends like this shit? Listen to this clown. You want to be buried, buddy? I said a long time ago, Barry don't do anything unless it's something for Barry. That's bad.
I'm going to reach out to Mr. Todd and almost see what he's got to say.
Well, you know, you
I'm going to let him know about this video, which I'm sure he doesn't know about, where you badmouth him, and I'm going to let him know, and he can tell me to get fucked. Don't care. You're a bad dude. I'm going to give him the opportunity to defend himself.
Yeah. What are you going to say to him? Barry Beamer says you fucked him?
It's been a month since I fixed his car, and he still hasn't given me the $10 for the parts. So now I told him, you know what, dude? There's interest, and you never pay me no labor. So now you owe me blah, blah, and if you don't pay me, that's fine. Don't pay me. I don't care. Because I'll never, ever, ever, ever help you again. If that's how you're going to do me, you won't even, buy the parts that I took out of my fuel line repair kit from Dorman that I had paid $150 for this repair kit, plastic fuel line repair kit. And I took parts out of my, fuel line repair kit to fix his car. And the labor and the time I drove up there in that truck. In case I couldn't fix it, I could tow it for him to a reputable shop to get it repaired. And so, now I'd have to really look around for another shop because that shop's not one of my favorites anymore, that's for sure. So we won't be going there anymore.
Greatness isn't given, it's earned. Greatness can't be rushed.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release gels. Also from Advil Targeted Relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact and lasts up to 8 hours.
But anyways, we just wanted to show this lift one more time before it leaves because it's the only time I've ever owned a post lift in my life, even though it feels like I didn't own it because I'm told I can't sell it. So, if you're told you can't sell something, say I just challenge here. Say I can't. Somebody says I can't sell it. Oh crap! That's my car. I can do what I want with it. I won't sell it. But if I wanted to sell it, I could sell it. I own it. I'm my own man. I'm gonna stand up for myself and do what's right and do what I want to do. And if somebody don't like it, you know what? Kiss my ass. Guys, Mr. Grind Your Gears is coming back. Mr. Obvious here. It's only obvious that I don't give a rat's ass what you think. Okay? And you know what it is.
Well, this and an out and
you guys, if you think about it, you probably can figure it out too. But he knows who it is. I'll do what I want when I want to do it. And if you don't like it, go to hell. I don't care. I can't afford to, buy the pump. I can't afford to pay for the concrete. I can't afford to buy the bolts to bolt it up, okay? So rather than let it sit here and rot, and go to hell, I'm going to sell it to another shop owner out of Indiana who's coming up here to pick this up. And he'll take it and he'll install it in his garage and use it. And, it won't go to hell sitting there. It's going to hell sitting there.
Dad?
You guys pick up on that? You talk some more about it. It's
been sitting around so long, the chrome handle, and it was like that when I got it. It's all rusted. And it was like that when I got it from this guy. It's been sitting here probably a month now, a good month or so. Been sitting in that spot. Grass growed up around the weeds. And I drug it out of the weeds. And you can still see some weed debris where I kicked the weed debris off the top of it. Try to clean it up a little bit so it didn't look so bad when the guy comes to fix it up. And there you go, guys. One lift. Leaving. And so we're going to get some money and we're going to go to the grocery store. We're going to buy some much needed food that we need around here to eat and live. And happy days for Beamer and Son Garage, guys. So wish us luck at all endeavors, and we wish you guys, God bless you guys that watch, our real Patreons, our real subscribers, our real viewers. And for you ones that are butthurt about this video, grow up, become a man, become an adult, quit crying about every little thing.
Okay, I want to talk about this, Barry. Why is that always your go-to put down? Why has it always become a man? Because half the people you attack are more men than you are.
I mean, people have a right to get upset about that. I mean, because you get upset about an asshole lying pedo like you're not a man.
Your subscribers have right to be fucking mad. For
You lied to them for 4 years.
Over a month, you were telling them that you were putting that in.
Right.
Buddy.
Hold on now. You guys caught that though. Barry knows that he's killing these cars. He knows he's destroying shit because he's talking about he don't want to leave that lip set there in the weeds and shit because it's destroying it. It's just rotting it away into nothing in the ground. He knows damn good more on these cars. Thank you, Barry, for finally owning up to the reality of life. You're destroying these cars. You have destroyed these cars. These cars are rotting back into the ground.
Life's too
You
short.
can't get on here going,
And
oh, don't hurt
there
it,
you
man.
go. I said it. That's what grinds my gears. And obviously, Mr. Obvious is pointing that out to you. It's only obvious that this is my lift. It's on my land. It was given to me by another friend. He owned it because it was given to him by the owner of the shop and
It's
the
not
owner
what
of the
you
lift.
said.
So it was given to him and it was given to me. And I'm selling it. I'm not stupid. I'm making some money.
You been laughing at shit?
Wink. See you in the next one, guys. Check out my friend's
Yeah,
Actions
no one
Auto
gives a
Parts,
fuck about it.
JV Phillips, Actions Auto Parts. Check out my buddy, cool guy, and also Hot Rods and Horsepower. Check out that channel. New channel just started. Jude Bostick. Check out my friends. And always, as always, check out Scott's Speed Shop because it wasn't for Jedediah Scott and Scott's Speed Shop, Beamer and Son Garage would have never been on the map.
That's the only
Even
fucking
though
thing
we're
you've been
just a small
truthful
little
about
pebble.
in 4 years.
We're a small little channel. We're an up-and-coming channel.
Nope.
Believe me that.
Not
Believe
no.
that, guys.
Not anymore.
And we will be something someday.
Hell yeah.
So stick around with us. You're on the bottom floor with us.
65 and still
You'll
trying to
see
be
everything
something.
as it happens. And we'll see you on the next Beamer and Son Garage. Yeah! Bye-bye. Love that Mach 1. Gonna drive that thing. I gotta move one car. And then we're gonna drive it. See you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye. My boy said something about that hearse. He went,
No matter the trade, Secura is 100% dedicated to ensuring your contracting business. That's why we provide insurance for contractors like carpenters, concrete finishers, electricians, HVAC technicians, glaziers, painters, plumbers, landscapers, masons. You get the idea. Secura delivers unmatched protection, dependable service, and genuine relationships. We work with local independent agents who understand your trade and what it takes to protect it. Go to Secura.net to find an agent and start your quote today.
So that's a fractured humerus, torn MCL, torn meniscus, catastrophic cartilage loss. It's a mess. And it's all mine. No one thought I could come back from all that.
Let's get you fixed, twins.
Except these guys. That's Dr. Hackett, about to go to town on my knee. That's another Lindsay, my physio, my friend. Love you, buddy. This part is incredibly boring.
great job.
No offense, Lorenzo. Then there's electromagnetic therapy, metabolic analysis. That's Shauna. She relieves pressure by applying a lot of it. And Leo, emotional support. This is about a gazillion reps. One more. This is all of us being pushed to our limit. And then going again anyway. Because it takes heart to build bodies that break records.
Damn, did she really come back from that, guys? You might know.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beamer Son Garage. We're showing our new toolbox we got from our great friend Super D. Doug Hamilton sold us a Napa toolbox. Look at that. Got a wood slate top on it.
Slate.
It's even got an electric
Wood.
strip over here where
Dumbass.
you can plug it in. Right there.
Hey, what's with that?
Plug it in, then you got USB ports down here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 receptacles. So yeah.
Now that motherfucker's covered in cat shit and
I think
fucking.
it's sold.
Huh? I haven't seen that around there now. You think about it now that you mention it. He sold that motherfucker too, didn't he?
I'm sure toolbox. New toolbox. Winning. And my buddy Doug sold to me. and
Or Doug come and took
Walkman,
it. I'll bet Doug come and took it back because Barry didn't pay it off.
too. And
He
then
probably
we
had somebody
got this
fucking
truck
with
here.
and said, dude,
They would
look, you
just
didn't
put a
pay me
frame
for it.
underneath of it.
I'm coming to get it.
And that bed's not attached to that bed ain't attached to
Prove us wrong, Barry. Show us the toolbox at your house.
Anyway, Dougie put a whole new frame
Dance,
up underneath
bitch,
this
dance.
thing. Look at that guy. And it's on like that on both sides. So this truck was folded, and it folded so bad that the bed had folded into the cab. So you can see what it, yeah, this truck was junk. And that's the kind of work they do here at Wilson's Auto and Truck. Also known as Apple Tires.
I mean, that's what I mean. Barry
We
talks
do
about
frames.
us, and we fuck everybody. Dude, I don't have
whole
any of
frame
these.
is
Look
just
at these motherfuckers.
rotted
Barry
away.
can't go
And
anywhere.
there's a spare tire. We're
without
going to put that
causing
back
problems.
underneath there still.
He's never left the
And,
job
great
and
truck
said
now.
cool to people who's at the job.
I'd actually like to have it. It's 06 Silverado. School truck. And so Doug basically rebuilt the frame from somewhere right about in here all the way back on both sides. And he used that Hobart plasma cutter, and it's got a Hobart welder. So, there you guys go. Just wanted to show you our new, latest purchase. Napa toolbox.
Nope. I don't believe you ever paid it off. I think the dude repoed the motherfuckers. Well, I think
Cheap.
do it.
Thanks to my friend Super D or Super Doug. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
Culligan of Terre Haute helps you take control of your home's water with the world's most efficient softeners and drinking water systems. Culligan also gives you more control of your wallet with a variety.
All right, guys, welcome back to Van Son Garage. There's the pit bike's front wheel, and it's going out tomorrow to get fixed.
Something else he never did nothing with. He goes spends all this money on batteries, all this money on tires, and now the batteries are.
And in our last video, we took off the front tire of the pit bike and showed some stuff around here in the last couple videos that needed done, so we went out and did it. And so we went ahead and taped up these windows without shooting a video, so kind of like after the fact, but here it is. We took a dog food bag, a 50-pound bag of dog food bag, and cut it open and draped it over there and duct taped the bag to it. So, who drinks Bud Light? Huh? That's not even my brand. I don't drink beer anymore. But yeah, so we got that on there. That should hold. Keep the water out. We were checking. It didn't look like it got any water. This car got flooded too, so not here. It was out there along the creek, and the creek came up and flooded this car. So the carpet was soaked, and I don't know how bad the electronics is going to be on this car. Probably pretty bad. But hey, we got another aluminum can to our aluminum pile. And then the band, we did the same thing, but we didn't take the garbage bag. We just drooped over what was there and retaped it. So we retaped that van window, and it got blown out from the same tree that just fell on the house. Yeah, this tree's caused a lot of damage around here. Hit the fastback, hit Eleanor, messed the hood up on it, fender. And there's that white van. We just taped that, what do you want to call that? Insulated, roof material that they got from Super Sam. We just taped that back up. And there's Eleanor. You can see the damage of the fender and the hood with that silly tree right there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stealing from Pole Barn. I saw him take a four-wheel drive, and he hooked it to a stump. And he pulled the stump out, so I'm going to move these cars out, and I'm going to take my tow truck, and I'm going to hook it to that tree, and I'm going to pull that down. How do you like that, Pole Barn? I'm going to steal from you. I was complaining on the last video that every time I shoot a video anymore, it seems like I'm being, doubled, I know how Scott Speed Shop feels now with that. Scott's Not Speed Shop, the guy cloned his channel, and of course it's not his It's not as bad as that. What's been done to him is a travesty. It should be a crime. The guy should be in jail for stealing somebody's YouTube video. That's my opinion, you know. And let me get a hold of him, and I'll fix him. But pole barn, every time I turn around, you know, I started playing my Roadrunner. He comes up with a wrecked Roadrunner. Go figure, right? And then I've been reviving my '69 Mustang Mach 1. He comes up with a '69. I'm going back into my Mr. Obvious routine. He comes up with a '69 coupe that I think he got from his dad. It needs transmission, and it ain't half the car I got. He's out there beating it and trashing it, and you know, you need to get a baby C6 pole barn. If you want an automatic transmission that's going to hold up, find you a baby C6. He'll probably do that in his next video. Oh, he got a baby C6 though.
See what I mean?
He copies everything I do. I swear. He got some Magnum 500s. I just put Magnum 500s on the front of my mouth. Wham! He's got Magnum 500s. Go figure, right? You know. God, dude, you know, really, you know, get a life, you know. I mean, come on, you know, are you just gonna spend your whole time on YouTube copying a smaller channel, a channel that's up and coming? You know, Beamer and Son Garage, we're up and coming. We got friends like, you know, Scott Speed Shop. We got friends, Jamie Phillips, Actions Auto Parts, you know. You're not our friend. I mean, I hate to say it like that. You're pretty rude to us, you know. I give him a suggestion, you know. Go to eBay and buy tires, and you save you some money, and I get back, well, you know, you go buy some tires. Sure, I could do that if I need that size. I would. And I sure the hell wouldn't pay the $600 you paid for it. You know, you got more money than you're like Bicycle Garage now or something you think you are. You know, you got more money just throw it around, you know. Oh, I'll go buy all the sheet metal for my truck, and then just put it in the corner and let it rust, you know. Yeah, you
like
don't
Barry
do that.
does. I mean,
you buy the metal.
According to Barry, he's
you know, you
got
buy half what you bought,
score
maybe you buy it all, then you
shit
put it all
myself.
in.
Why don't you put it all in,
I
Barry?
don't know, man. Some people, you know.
I mean,
you know, copy it after me.
Talk.
I guess I should feel flattered, you know. But you know, at the same time, I'm aggravated that, you know, he's furthering his channel and he's furthering himself. And, you know, off of my, you know, my fruit of my loins. Get off my loins!
Don't even acknowledge
Get off my fruit!
really
Get off my balls there, pole barn! Get your own, you know, content. Come up with your own ideas, you know? Go back to your shot up, your Lemon Le Mans GTO, you know, shotgun car, you know? At least you had something that was original, you know? That you came up with. Somebody shot it up, you put it together. I'll give you that. But everything else, you've been copying after, you know, off of me and God knows who else, you know. Oh, well, that's enough of Mr. Obvious. It's only obvious that he's doing it. And it grinds my gears. So, there you go, guys. We patched up a couple windows. We got the tire going to, off the pit bike going to tire shop tomorrow. And the sun's going down, and we're going in the house, so. We'll see you in the next Beamer and Son Garage, guys. Check out my friend's Actions Auto Parts. Jamie Phillips. Check out his junkyard. He's a cool guy out of Stanford, Kentucky. Jamie doesn't do that. He don't copy that. I don't see him. Well, today, we're doing fuel pumps. Today, we're doing Magnum 500. No, man. He blazes his own trail, man. You know?
I guarantee you, Dalton don't even watch this shit. I promise
and
you
Scott Speed Shop.
I'll be willing to speak for him on that. He don't watch Barry
shit.
I do. I promise
he does
you
his own thing. Get a clue.
I'll be willing to put my life on.
Right back to Pole Barn Garage. Get a clue. Quit copying after me. Pitiful. And that's it, guys. So check out those two channels. Subscribe to those guys. And if you can, go to Scott's Not Speed Shop and report that guy.
What Barry was hoping for here is he was hoping that Dalton
videos.
Actually has earned and built a hell of a YouTube channel. He's a family man. I mean,
so go to
what I can tell, straight up, dude, blue collar through and through, which I respect him of.
N-O-T.
Worked his whole life until he got a channel going, and it still worked while he was building his channel. Until his channel got big enough to where he could, I'm thinking he could retired now, or whatever. He was hoping that Dalton would shout him out and further his channel. If he could start a beef with somebody like Dalton, he would get clicks out of it. And that's what Barry wanted here. I mean, but Barry probably truly does believe in his head that Pole Barn stole his shit.
And it's Friday. Your pickleball playoffs start.
All right, guys, you're back with the Beamer and Son Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So, yeah,
Got Angus on the front line, my guard dog. So we're back on here again, and we're just going to continue to make as many videos as we can, as long as we got these trolling haters out there that keep reporting every video that we make, and there's nothing wrong with the videos, and they keep reporting. So we're just going to keep making more videos, and it's going to make and motivate, you know, me and my son to work even harder at making some of the best content out there. And so if it's not the best content, you know, at least you know we're trying. So here we go. Here's my albino baby. She's an offspring of the original albino baby, and we lost her, but you know, there's a new one. So there's Sam 3. Some of my kitties. There's Itty Bitty. That's one of the lucky kittens. And that's Sam 2. The same one, we lost that one, but we still got a lot of the cats, and you know, got all the animals that we had, and we got more. So there's Preston in the house. There's a brand new baby that replaces the original baby, and then there's one I call Kit. So yeah, kitten. Yeah, look at that one. Yeah, she loves me. So that's Sammy 3. That's Sam 3. So let's get at it, guys. So here we go. Here we go with today's video. We're going to try to make some content for
Some of
you.
the best
Hopefully it's
content on YouTube.
pleasurable
So
for you to
Sun
watch.
Garage. You heard it here first. Or you heard it there first.
You know, I realize that we don't have a GoPro and some of the, you know, features these other channels got, but we're kind of more like the Blair Witch Project of YouTube, okay? So if you haven't watched before, you know, just sit back and enjoy yourself, and go back and check some of the over 5,000 videos, probably close to 6,000 videos that we've
Where
got.
we've never
that you can
once
watch right
done
now.
anything in any of them.
So check it out. So
We've
here we
never
go.
put a car back on
We
the
got a
road.
68
We've never road
Skylark
tripped
here
it
that's
across
now got a
anywhere.
455 in it.
Hell, we didn't even drove one of the cars
And
to
of course,
Dollar
one of the
General.
trolls haters was talking about this car. It's the same as 71. No, I proved that already.
Exactly
The wheelbase is different. Every body panel is different. There's nothing the same on a 71 four-door or a 68. They're two different breeds. Complete. The only thing they share is the engine and the transmission. The rear end now may be the same length as far as the width of it, but everything else is totally different. There's nothing you can interchange from a 68 to a 71. Maybe a brake drum, possibly, you know, or a caliper or something like that. But I'm talking body parts. There's nothing interchangeable. But according to, you know, Mr. Know-It-All, he says that it's the same. Well, we proved him wrong. So let's just go on from that. Okay, so yeah, all right, we got our 71, excuse me, our 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. If you guys have seen any videos on it, this is a one-on-one. And we go back to the trolls again. They said it wasn't. It's a Rust Roadrunner, blah, 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 blah. And we proved that this is a one-on-one because it has a black and white combination interior. And on top of that, it has a burnt orange headliner. So that's basically a triple color combination interior, which there's not another one in the world with a burnt orange headliner color and black and white combination interior. So the back seat is black and the front seat was a white bench seat. And of course it's got buckets in it now. Somebody had, apparently, there was another Roadrunner that was involved. The guy that had probably wrecked it or whatever. And he was converting this over to a 4-speed. So he put the pedals in it, swapped the steering column out, put the bucket seats in it, and did a lot of changes to this car, which made it kind of cooler for me. And of course, now that I realize what it really is, I want to put it back like it was. So I want to get a steering column with the column shipped. I want to get a bench seat and put a bench seat back in and try to put it back to like it was. Kind of like Mark Worman would do, you know, and just, you know, decipher every single thing and put it back just like it was from the factory. And that's coming up. So we got kind of caught in this cold and snow and rain and winter that we're dealing with. But in the 15, 16 years it's been sitting here, I haven't done anything with it until this past summer. And this past summer we pulled the top end of the engine apart. And we found out, we pulled the oil pan on it, and we found out what happened to this engine. And it obviously did a Bob Martin. And what a Bob Martin refers to is it refers that it got some kind of crud in the oil pan.
and got picked up by the oil pump and the screen and clogged up the oil pump.
No.
And then ran
not
it
even
dry.
close.
So
You showed
and
us
it
what
burned at the
happened.
bottom of the motor. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
right
dropping
now
below
that
it.
engine's got to come out. It could be rebuilt. I'd
That
say
screen didn't have nothing in
probably
it, bud.
turn the crank or a different crank, or turn the crank and then a set of rods, and then pistons and rings and gaskets and complete rebuild. I'd probably definitely line bore it, deck it. You're probably talking about $4,000 to rebuild that engine. Am I going to do that? Not this time. Finances aren't, there. We're not making that much money on YouTube to be able to afford to do that. But eventually, maybe we will. Maybe we will be able to do that. Maybe we won't make enough money on YouTube to have that done. But right now, we have a couple different varieties of engines to put in this car. So let's get at it. Let's go show us what we got. I'm talking about the Roadrunner here.
Is that the one we're reviewing tonight?
Yeah.
And there's a car right there. We're going to just recently put some wheels and tires on it. We're going to get to this car. Well, the door's that's kind of weird. I don't remember that door being stuck like that. Huh. Kind of cool. Gotta get that door open maybe. So our combinations we have, like I said, we have a triple collection of engines for that car. And so it was originally, the Roadrunner was originally 3-3 automatic, and it's got 440 in it now. So I picked up a 73 Roadrunner years ago, and then I picked up a 69 383. Well, the 69 383 is down in that car. So there's one option.
And that's Ryan's engine.
It's in that Challenger.
You promised him he's going to put that in his
second option for an engine, replacement. The second option is going to be this 78 motorhome that I bought, and it's got a 440 in it. So yeah, I have to pull the engine, and we'll do that if we decide to go with the 440. I'm thinking I'm going to try that 383 first, because it'd be easier. It's just sitting in that car.
Right. Without a doubt, brother. No doubt about that. You're definitely going to take the easy route. We're giving Barry a full 76-9.
Right there it is. A 78 Dodge Sportsman.
Have fun with that, motherfucker.
With a 440.
Woo! That's going to suck pulling the engine out of.
And I bought this thing out of Covington, Kentucky, where all them ribs came from. That same area. Actually, they were a little further out, kind of Latonia. And that's a 78 Sportsman Jamboree. Yeah. With a 440 in it. That motor's supposed to run good.
I mean,
from the guys that I bought it from, said, man, that thing runs real good. We haven't heard it run yet.
And a hot wire.
When I first got it over here, I was trying to get some, get the turnover and get to run, and I just didn't really have what I needed to actually do that with. This was 69 Mach 1.
All that
I
shit.
started all this car crazy stuff.
Needed to turn it over.
And you can see the collection of cars now.
He means
this
wasn't
here.
Out of the 300
I put this gravel in and then line these cars up per one of my great friends' pops told me what to do, and I did this. And of course now I'm going to gravel all the way out, and all this mud here is going to get covered up with gravel.
Because we just watched
I'm
the
going to have
video
a
where
whole
you said they
line
were
here, of course.
And
of course this line here is going to get better because I'm going to put more gravel in.
Because that's who he's talking about. It says Pops, that's Scott Wilson's
Jamboree's going to come out, the trailer. Then I get rid of that van at the end, and I'm going to gravel this all the way out. I'm going to put a pipe in, and I'm going to have a separate driveway. This driveway, I'm going to have two driveways, and that's going to be a driveway. So yeah, so there we go. There's a 440. There was a 3.3 over there.
You can see the old gravel. Originally, it was a driveway. It's got a gate and everything.
We're going to go over there.
He let that shit grow up.
Is another 440 and an 81 motorhome. So they made them 440s up into the 80s, and they were still putting them in RVs. And they were no longer going in cars. And check out a squirrel. How many of them around here? the cats usually take care of the squirrel. That's the first squirrel I've seen for a while. Man, that's a big squirrel. Man. Squirrely! Hey, Squirrely! You're the only one of your kind around here. Now I gotta pick all this up. And I dug out of the creek because it was blocking that pipe. And there's a bunch of more work that's I gotta
No
get
wonder
done.
that property
I
floods.
get
Look
all
at
that
shit,
lines
guys.
and stuff.
I mean,
That stump.
if he had
Get all
any
that out of
brains
that
on, he'd
creek.
dredge that motherfucker out. But he
There's a
has
lot
no
more
brains.
cleanup here to do, you know. There's some window frames, I'll get rid of them. There's another pipe dumping over there.
He had a red
over there.
Dakota, dude. All
You see
that shit was in the
pipe
bed of
over there?
Dakota. And instead of getting
Yeah,
rid
you
of it,
can
he
see
just drug it out through his yard.
This is a creek
And that's a
that
sewer pipe,
sometimes
folks.
resembles a river.
Look at that. That's a 6
when
inch
it's
sewer pipe.
really flowing pretty good. And scroll but all the way down there.
Board of Health, homie.
Yeah, I notice he stays over here. You don't dare come over there by my house because my cats would eat him. I don't think that squirrel stands a chance. And this is the famous Roldorado that our trolls and haters said, I didn't roll that. And
Never said it didn't roll over there.
Yeah.
I never said it didn't roll over
Yeah,
there.
I rolled
I
that
said it
thing. It
rolled
was
over
like
20
20 times, guys.
You're out of your
And I
mind.
survived it.
Out
Now,
of your mind.
I don't know about you,
Out of your
but
fucking
let me
mind.
tell you something. This truck is destroyed.
I'm gonna do some
And
research.
I don't know
promise.
about you, like I
There's a
said.
mathematical equation
I wouldn't fuck with the guy that
says
lived through that.
How fast you have to be going.
Look at that
And the
roof.
conditions you have to be.
It's caved down, and I jacked it up with a porta power and pulled on it with my
There
Holmes
is one,
440
right?
record
Yeah, I
boom,
figured it was.
trying to straighten
Everything
that out.
like that, there's a mathematical
That thing was crushed.
He's full of shit.
It's, look
He
at
would have
that.
to be doing like a NASCAR speed. And he would have needed like a quarter
Oh
mile.
my lordy, lordy. Wow. Oh my God. That was a round Cabra and it's beat it flat. Actually, it's indented there. It's got a, oh my God. So anyways, it's just more of their lies and treachery, you know. And also all they do is lie. You know, they can't tell the truth about anything. And they said they got facts and proof. You got nothing.
Nothing.
Because you're
We
a
got
liar.
nothing.
Okay, so here we go. Pace Aerostar by Fleetwood. It's an 81, and I bought this for $200, and it has a title, sure does, and it's got a 440 in it. So there's another possible, you know, engine swap for that car. And over here,
I haven't heard him mention
we got a whole bunch of cars that I just recently lined up.
He's been talking about
Put
doing
them all in a
for
line
years.
right there, and that was a lot of work, and we did it, me and my boy.
A lot of work.
His
Jamie
help.
Phillips, man. I mean, if
And
you
that's the
see
famous
this, bud,
car
I mean, you can
we
contest.
call Christine.
That was probably painstaking for him, wasn't it?
That's my baby right there. That's the Christine
That man
car.
moves cars every day around. Yeah, that's his business. He is that. Barry, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I need to get back on that car.
The raccoon shit.
I need to get
stand.
back and do something with this car.
The shit sting.
So there is the other donor. And they've been,
We know
somebody's
what's
been over
like
here
four
stealing
more
shit.
motherfuckers don't.
They robbed a headlight bucket, a headlight ring, and so I don't know what, you know, their plans are here. Surprised they didn't get the radiator. That's still in there. It's way back in there. This is going to be a hard one to do. This is going to be a hard engine to pull out. But I'm confident with the help
No,
I
if you take
got.
out from the inside, it's
But
not
I
too
can do
bad.
it.
But
Except they kicked it too. Look at that. They kicked it. They caved this in.
oh yeah.
And split it right there. Cracked it. I tell you what.
Oh yeah.
Let me catch somebody messing
You
with my
didn't hear
stuff
that in
over
the
there.
house.
I just,
Must be one of the
and I know who it is. I just can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure I know who's doing this.
There you go, swallowing his own burgers.
Rolling sound, quick.
Reset.
Hi, I'm referee number 2. So sorry I'm late. Violation. Red card and cut. So this is your...
Yeah, typical. Throw it on the neighbor. That's the one I believe is doing it. Lives in that trailer there. Throw the branches and stuff on him. He don't cut his grass anymore anyways. All right, so there's a whole line of cars here. We're going to show them. So we're going to start down here and we're going to show these cars that we drove over here. First one's the tarped up 66 Pontiac Tempest that I actually traded my son, and we traded for a Pontiac, or no, it was a Buick Skylark, the 4-door, the club cab. So I traded the Pontiac for the Buick. So that's his car now. Second car is a Grand Prix 2000 model. It's either 2000 or 2001. And it's GTP, and that means supercharged. Next car is a 99 Malibu. It's got the quad 4 in it, the 2.4. Next one is the
and he had a hard time selling that.
2001
that quad 4 runs good and ain't real
Toyota
noisy.
Corolla that was actually hit a deer and then hit a wall. It runs good. They were going to jump this thing. We bought it. They cut the roof out. And I put a roof. Actually, I had half the roof. I had half the original roof, and I put it back in there.
Put it back in there, folks.
And it's not leaking anywhere. It's pretty nice, actually. Okay, you can see there's self tappers. I MIG weld this in. You can see if you look real hard, you can see the welds through the roofing tar over top of it. So we welded this part in here, and put roofing tar over that. And I added a piece in that was out of another car.
Do that to a car they're getting ready to yank the motor out of the part out?
Use the old self tappers and sealed it. So yeah, there's no leaks. Maybe a leak there now. I don't know. It might be something leaking there. Let's see.
Nope.
Dry as a bone. Look at that.
Dry as a bone, folks.
Sure is. Oh, yeah, Ford Racing.
Oh, yeah.
Get that.
That's
Oh,
gonna
this
make
one.
it to the front porch today.
I was wondering where that was. I've been looking for that. Partition top. Perfect too. This one ain't tore up. I knew I had another one. I've had quite a few of them partitions tops. I've got quite a few of those 10 by 10 little tents, little truck tents we call them around here.
This is pretty good.
Okay, so the next car is going to be a 71 Buick two-door Skylark under a tarp, and a 78 Mustang 2.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's got a sunroof, it's 3.4 V6 automatic. And then the next car is going to be another Toyota type. It's actually a Geo Prism. It's the same as the Toyota. That's a 001. And I'm planning on using this car here, put that car together with the parts from the Toyota. So I'm going to take parts off that one, build me a new Toyota.
Hell
Even though it'll be a Chevy. Okay, then we got Old Yeller with a 460 and our Demon carburetor. We got a motor van there. It's a 92 Ford E250. It has our motors in it. I just recently put another motor in it.
Oh yeah, recently, guys. You've been watching this
Over here's
for
my
5 years.
son's 75 Fleetwood that belonged to his grandfather. Actually, it was his great-grandfather. It was my grandfather. And the last car we're going to show here is my son's 66 Dodge Charger. Yeah, I said 66 Dodge Charger. Yes, it is. And I bought this car, and him and I bought this car.
The most
I went over to
undesirable out of the bunch.
Kentucky, which is a long drive from here.
Again,
Picked this
that's
car
our
up.
opinion, really, though. I mean, that's not the fact.
And the guy that had it wanted it out of his name.
True. I mean,
so it was bought with intentions of putting it on his name. And so it wasn't my name. And he had a lot more money, invested in it. And we got it for $1,850. I think that's what it was. It's in the boy's name now. Gifted to him by his dad, which is me. And he gave me another car actually for it.
Well, that's
so
not
he actually
gifted,
bought
then,
me a
is it,
couple
Barry?
cars.
I mean,
I got a great son. And I'm sorry that our trolls and our haters don't have, what I have. And I'm sorry. I can't help it. Who you was born to and who raised you. But that's just life, I wish it was busted a lot more than it used to be. Wow, the winter's really taking its toll on the old girl. This has got a Windsor in it. I just recently come to revelation about this thing. It doesn't have any sparks, so I changed the module on the distributor. I changed a lot of different things trying to get this thing to run, and I realized what it is. It's got a bad relay that powers the computer up, so I need to change that relay and probably bring that one back to life, and I'd love to do that. And I'm probably going to rob the relay out of this one, that red one there, and then swap it, and then get that one running again, and then pick up a new relay. I got one there I bought off my buddy Super Sam. It's a 92 E150. And we're going to save the rest for next time, guys. So, got to save something. Got to save some content for next time. We'll come back and you just keep watching, and we'll keep making videos as long as we got these trolls that are constantly, reporting our videos.
Right, we got one more we're going to do, and then we're going to end the stream.
At Bell Tire, we're giving free lifetime maintenance with every tire we sell. And beating anyone's price.
And we fix flats for free. It's just what we do for our customers.
Another day getting people back on the road. Bell Tire. That's how we are changing tires.
Hi, guys. You're back with us at Beamer Sun Garage, and
I mean,
we're glad to have you back. So,
not at all.
Beautiful Friday morning.
Just need some zip ties and some bungee cords.
We got to try to get some work done today, but we've had a couple of hecklers, so it's obvious, Mr. Obvious is back. But what grinds my gears is people that can't mind their own business, people that have an opinion and they're showing their ass. Okay, so let's.
People that have an opinion piss them off.
David McCade on YouTube, which is his YouTube channel, and it's Matt. You guys didn't know his name is Matt, right? If you're a male Karen, you're a Matt, right? Well, I think this guy's his real name is Matt. So Matt says, "Where's the proof that you rode 20 times with that truck?" Well, it's right here. Here's the official crash report.
Right.
For the State Patrol.
He's so ignorant. I love it.
Page 1.
Watch this.
The unit, Brett A. Davidson. And
watch this.
Here, right here. 20 times.
Pause it right there.
Roll over. In your face.
You gotta rewind and pause it, dude. You gotta get down to 20 so I can bust Barry's balls here.
The unit, Brett A. Davidson.
Anybody's had a crash report knew he was full of shit.
And
okay, pause it, man. Pause it right there. Okay, look. The crash report works like this. These are all possible things that could happen. These are all, and the cop's job is to list. Let's say it was a flatbed truck, it would have been number 10 right there, okay? No car, let's get down here, okay? Vehicle defects, okay? They didn't even put nothing there. But let's say vehicle defects, but let's say if one of the vehicles, I don't know if it would be Barry's vehicle defects or the other one that caused the wreck, whatever, but let's say it had 5 defects. So they would put 1, 5, 8, 10, because that would mean 1 was fucked up, 5 was fucked up, 8 was fucked up, 10 was fucked up. On down here. Non-motor location. These are all options, dude. The number is not the actual fucking thing, dude. Go on down to the roll over here. Check this out. Check out what it says.
Right here. 20 times.
Number 20. It's number 20, dude. It's a sequence of events. These are all different sequence of events. Read them. Down here, runaway, other non-collision, pedestrian. Pedal cycle, railway vehicle, animal farm, animal deer, which means you hit a deer. Animal hit a farm animal. Number 7, separation of units. Number 8, ran off the road. Right. These are all possible sequence of events. Barry's sequence of events was 20. Number 20. Whatever number 20 says is what caused the accident. Not 20 rollovers, Barry Beamer. Once and for all, Barry, it's put out there. You're a liar, you're a pedo, and you're a racist. A thief, a downright bad person. Plain and simple. Nobody here is going out looking for people to pick on. We're reviewing channels here. We're reviewing your stuff. You are a bad person. You and Rich are bad people. We are not picking on anybody. We're not out here looking for trouble. We don't want trouble. We are reviewing channels. That's what we are doing. And you're a liar. This proves you are a liar.
Roll over. In your face.
No.
Karen.
Don't say rollover, Barry. Number 1 is rollover. If it was a rollover, it would have said number 1.
Here I am. Barry Beamer. 20.
Number 1.
Rollover.
It said no. Overturn or rollover.
Right there.
It's number
right
1.
There, 20
Do you see number 1 in that mark, folks?
Roll over. Now here's the lady that hit.
Do you see number 1 in that mark?
Emma G.
No.
Louise
Number
Davidson.
20. What was number 20?
And she's cited with...
I wish I could have read the whole number 20. That's what the cops call that
Number 2,
action of that wreck. That's what they deemed it. That was the
which
action.
is...
Number 20 on that list.
Uh,
If anybody has an Ohio fucking
look,
collision report.
What it does.
3, action here.
Look, he knows.
Striking.
He is telling you, dude.
2, failure
Look,
to yield.
he knows what it means. He is
charged with
flat out lying.
Failing to yield.
Trying to
stop
scam
sign.
you.
She got charged. She got a ticket. You
And
know,
he's so stupid,
and
he
was
did
told
this
by
video and
Shaver
left it
Towing,
up.
Which, no, it wasn't. It was another tow company.
He knew that didn't mean 20 rollovers. He
Hers
knew
was
that.
Shavers. Okay, yeah. Hers was Shavers. Mine was towed by Solder Towing right there.
You're pathetic, dude. That's why
So,
you
yeah,
will never
she
get in the
struck
ring with
me.
me.
She didn't
That's why you will
stop
never
the
do
stop
anything like
sign,
that, because you're a coward.
And the result is right here in the proof.
Sequence of events, 20. Now go over to 20, Barry, so we can see the sequence of events. What caused the
In
wreck?
your face, Dick Tracy.
Exactly.
Right there.
No, you will pick on Austin. You will try to intimidate him because you see him as weaker.
Which is his name.
That's
Matt,
why you
I
will
believe
try to
is my
threaten
little
him and do
brother.
everything else to him.
A
And you
piece
don't
of
mention him.
shit garbage brother. You're nothing but just a pile of poop, okay? That's all you are, Matt. So, in your face.
Anybody that
suck
has
on
an
that.
Ohio crash report,
I'm
if you know
right
what number
again.
20 is,
I said it was
feel
I
free.
rolled 20 times. There it is. That state patrol put it on there 20 times. I don't know how much more clear I can get.
No, you can't make it any clearer,
Lady that
Barry.
caused the wreck, 20 rollover, which is me.
Number
I've been wrong
20.
20 times.
No.
She's cited for striking.
See, he knows exactly
And
what
she's
you mean.
cited for number 2, failure to yield. Right there.
Number
Failure to yield
20.
Stop sign.
Go to number
Failed
20,
to yield
Barry.
Stop sign.
Hang on a
And
minute.
then, of course, here I am,
Rewind it, folks. Hang on a minute.
Barry Beamer. And here it is.
What's that
Roll
front
over
paper?
20 times.
See if he pan. Can you pause it if he pans out? I want to pan out and zoom in. I'll do it on my phone. I want to see what number 20 is. I want to know what the cause.
Boom. Right there. Look, that's the sequence. That's the accident right there. This is the accident right here. This is what happened. Where is there a rollover, Barry? She hit you in the ass into your truck turned sideways, your truck overturned and slid.
Damn, dude.
It's
Look,
right there.
That's the action of events, dude. Slide and sit. Your truck slid around. Right there you go, bud. On its side. There is no fucking rollovers. There is none of these, Barry. Your truck spun around and landed on its side like that. Pow. Plain and simple. But once I can get to number 20, I'll tell you what number 20 means. That's going to be a sequence of events.
And call me a liar, buddy, because I have my accident report.
But it's an Indiana crash. But it's all the same. I mean,
there,
it's
the
not
proof.
the same.
David
how
McCabe,
they're-
Karen.
Jeff
Which
over
is-
at Mako,
his
go
name's
check
Matt.
him
I
out.
believe it's my little brother. A piece of shit garbage brother. You're nothing but just a pile
You're pathetic.
of poop, okay?
You're an emotional
That's all you
vampire.
are, Matt. So, in your face, suck on that. I'm right again. I said it was,
Yeah.
I rolled 20 times.
You're right.
There it is. That state patrol put it on there 20 times. I don't know how much more clear I can get.
Well, hold on.
Lady that caused the wreck, 20 rollover, which is me.
Damn it. Well,
I didn't roll over 20 times.
Okay. We can read it now. Motor vehicle in transport is what number 20 is. Motor vehicle in transport. Barry, number 20, Barry, not 20 times. Motor vehicle in transport was a sequence of events. That means your motor vehicle was in transport. And her motor vehicle's in transport. Why would it be on hers and yours have the same? You're an idiot. Both motor vehicles was in transport is what that means. The sequence of events is both cars was in transport. His numbers are different than hers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You're an idiot. You can hustle other dumb
She's
motherfuckers.
cited
You ain't
for
hustling people here.
striking, and she's cited for number 2, failure to yield. Right there. Failed to yield, stop sign. She failed to yield a stop sign. And then, of course, here I am, Barry Beamer.
Now scroll down. How many still got numbers on? One, none. What's number 4 up here? Struck. See, this is Barry's.
Overturn.
No, Barry.
Overturn.
Stupid.
Roll.
This is Barry's. If you scroll up, none. Number 4. I mean, yeah, you're an idiot, Barry. An idiot. That was awesome. That needs to be made into a short and explained.
And before my accident, I would have never knew what that diagram was.
There's only one no
I mean, it'd be like, call it short something like once and for all. You know what I mean? His 20-car rollover exposed for the lie it is. He knows
so
it.
that's one. Another guy, this one was on Instagram, and we're just going to call him a classic dumbass. He says,
yeah, because
you should be in
it takes
jail
a smart man to do
for
what
the
you
way
just
you
did.
treat your cats. Okay. What's
You know,
wrong
them
with
pets
treat my
starved for a
cats?
week
They got
after that
water,
because
they
Barry
got
gave him
food,
all the food he had for the month.
they got plenty of shelter around the house.
They got moss growing in their
They're
bowls.
They're well groomed, they're well taken care of.
They're not groomed. How are they groomed? Look at
But
them
he
motherfuckers.
said because I don't spay them or neuter them, that
Or
I
vaccinate
guess he
them.
thinks he's Bob Barker and this is The Price is Right, that I should be in jail. Well, let me tell you something. It's a preference for everybody. This really grinds my gears to do what you want with your animal. Okay, so if you want to take your male dog and go have him neutered and just ruin him, then that's your
if
choice.
you want your dog to fucking die
You want
young.
to take your female, have her, spayed, so she can't ever have babies. You never see what it's like to see a mother nurturing her young, or taking her mother, capabilities will come out, and so that's your choice to do that. I choose not to do it, and there's a reason. I love cats. I love kittens. There's Red going to get up. But Matt's not going to move. There's a Matt kitten. I named that after my little brother. Before it was a female, and it's a female. So yeah, Matt, you're a female. You're nothing but a bitch ass Karen.
Kind of like you and your great boy, huh?
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
So he's a son of a bitch now.
Get
Calling
a
your mom a
wife,
bitch.
Matt. Maybe you can, find another outlet out there in Mansfield where you're living at. Because you're done in Union Township, you know that.
Yeah.
The people in Union Township voted him out of his trustee position, and he's all salty about it. And you need to get over it. And start anew out there in Mansfield. Maybe then people will elect you to some kind of office, probably janitor. Because that's all you are. You're good for stirring up shit like a janitor would. So there it is, guys. Mr. Obvious shows the obvious. There's the crash report from the OSP, which is Ohio State Patrol. Crash report right there. Crash report.
Yep, it sure the fuck is.
In your face. I still have rolled 20 times. I did roll 20
You
times.
rolled on your side.
God, that grinds my
Tipped
gears,
over. That's it.
Somebody don't believe what you say, and my
Can you
followers
imagine
don't
how many
believe
times
it.
he lied to his
It
mom
didn't
and
prove
all
a
the
crash
money he
report.
stole from her
But this
throughout the years
David
because he
McCabe,
thought he
which
really
is-
needed it?
Right.
Yeah. He's a male Karen is a Matt, guys. Okay, we've
Yeah, 'cause like
renamed.
everybody that watched that wasn't
And
smart
we've
enough to
named
read it.
what a male Karen is. It's a Matt. So in your face, Matt. In your face, Dick Tracy. 20 rollovers. I have no other person that watches my channel, over 1,600 subscribers, have ever questioned, my integrity, ever questioned anything
I'm
I have to
questioning
say.
it.
But you,
Didn't question
you're a
it.
piece of
Gonna
garbage.
question it.
So there it is, guys. Mr. Obvious, in your face. And what grinds my gears. See you on the next one, I guess. I can't believe I got to keep coming out with Mr.
Why would you say see on your next one? You got to come on
Obvious.
stuff.
He's got to keep coming back for pieces of garbage like this Karen, this Matt. Yeah. You know what? I should thank you too, Actually, I should thank you. Thanks so much, Matt, for doing this, because every time you do it, me and Ryan actually are making more money. Yeah. We're getting more subscribers. We're getting
6 cents a view, and this video had 295 views in 2 years.
Hell yeah, you're getting
more
paid.
exposure, and we're getting more views, which means more money. Every time you make your little heckling, comments on my channel, you're not doing nothing to
Barry,
hurt us.
let's be honest.
You're helping
You
us.
killed your
We
channel,
appreciate you.
You
Keep
killed
it up,
your
man.
boys' channel.
Thanks a lot. See you the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Check out my friends' actions on them.
Alrighty, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, you guys. Check out my friends Mako, Fasting, Lipstick Garage, Still Scrapper Kingdom, Twist and Mopar Garage, Buster Rail Garage, Two Ash Garage, Battery Productions, and most of all, Poor Man's Speed Shop. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, you guys. Remember, stay sane out there.